He completed his MSc Agri program during 1998 and the PhD program during 1995 in Soil Science, Agriculture, Chemistry. Murugesh Bhubadi sir has guided many MSc, PhD students. Before becoming Vice Chancellor, he made an outstanding contribution to Tamil Nadu Agriculture University and the Government of India by his position as a liaison officer in the Ministry of Agriculture and as well as the Director of Planning and Monitoring. He has taken an active role in shaping government policies. He has operated 13 research projects, belongs to international and national levels, funding agencies worth more than crores. Dr. Murugesh Bhubadi has published more than 65 research articles in national and international journals. He has documented soil science information in more than 25 books. He has visited many countries like Israel, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, USA, Australia, France, Thailand, Japan, China, South Korea and Sri Lanka on various official assignments. Professor Murugesh Bhubadi is known for his transgenic technology and he is the father of BT Brijal. On behalf of the Tamil Nadu Open University, I welcome you, sir. Your presence is greatly appreciated and valued. I ought to welcome the Controller of Examination, Madam Uma Bekeswari, for attending this function. On behalf of the Registrar Secretariat, I welcome you, ma'am. I ought to welcome the chairpersons, faculty members of various schools and assistant professors on a contract basis. I cordially welcome my colleagues and the non-teaching and technical staff members of this university. I extend my warmest greetings to Professor Karthikeyan, who is doing comparing for this program. As the registrar of this university, once again, let me extend a sincere welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor S. Arumugam, to deliver the inaugural address of this capacity building program.
அனைவருக்கும் எனது காலை வணக்கம். நமது இந்த ஒரு நாள் கருத்தரங்கிற்கு வந்திருக்கின்ற இரண்டு மகான்கள், ஜாம்பவான்கள் என்று தான் சொல்ல வேண்டும். ப்ரொஃபஸர் திருவாசகம் அண்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸர் முருகேஷ் பூபதி. அதுவும் ப்ரொஃபஸர் முருகேஷ் பூபதியை முதன்முறையாக இன்று தான் நான் அவரை சந்திக்கும் வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்தது. அவரை பற்றிய தகவல்களும் இன்று தான் ப்ரொஃபஸர் ஆறுமுகம் அட்மிஷன் டைரக்டர் அவர்கள் எனக்கு கொடுத்தார்கள். ஸோ இந்த ரெண்டு ஜாம்பவான்கள் மிகப்பெரிய சாதனை செய்தவர்கள், சாதனையாளர்கள். உங்களுக்கு இந்த ஃபேக்கல்டி டெவலப்மெண்ட் ப்ரோக்ராமுக்கு மிக உகந்த சான்றோர்கள். அவர்கள் இந்த சபைக்கு வருவதற்கும் உங்களுக்கு இந்த ஒரு நாள் கருத்தரங்கில் உங்களுக்கு கலந்து கொள்வதற்கும் வாய்ப்பு கொடுத்த அவர்களுக்கு என் சார்பிலும் பல்கலைக்கழகத்தின் சார்பிலும் எனது மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். மற்றும் ரீசர்ச் நம்ம எப்பயுமே மாற்றி யோசிக்கணுங்கிறது தான் நம்மளுடைய ஆராய்ச்சிங்கிறது. இன்று இருப்பது நாளை இல்லை, நாளை இருப்பது நாளை மறுநாள் இல்லை. த சயின்டிஃபிக் கான்செப்ட் வேலிட் டுடே இஸ் நோ மோர் வேலிட் டுமாரோ. அதுதான் உண்மை. இன்று இருந்து நாளை இல்லைன்னு சொல்கிறோமே, காரணம் என்னென்னா அன்றைக்கி இருந்த நம்ம ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபுஜி ஃபில்மோ கொடாக் ஃபில்மோ இன்றைக்கி அந்த ஃபேக்ட்ரியே இல்லாமல் போயிடுச்சு. இருந்த இடமே இல்லை, அதுக்கு வேலையே இல்லாமல் போயிடுது. சாதாரண நம்ம ஒரு ரேடியோ எப்படி வச்சுருந்தோம், அதுக்குன்னு ஒரு ஸ்டாண்டு, அதுக்குன்னு எப்படிலாம் வச்சு ஒரு ரேடியோ வச்சு நம்ம கேட்டுட்டு இருந்தோம். அன்றைக்கி 1980 பர்மிஷன் கேட்டுட்டு தான் அந்த கவர்மெண்ட்டில் நீங்கள் அந்த ரேடியோவை சர்வீஸ் பண்ண முடியும். சர்வீஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு அப்போதைக்கு அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சட்டம் இருந்தது. இன்றைக்கி இருக்கா அந்த சட்டம் கூட? அன்றைக்கி நான் அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பர்மிஷன் பிஎஸ்சி முடிச்சுட்டு 1 இயர் சும்மா இருக்கிறப்போ வீட்டில் ஒரு கடை வைக்கணும்னா ரேடியோ ரிப்பேருக்கு அதை பர்மிஷன் வாங்கிட்டு தான் நீங்கள் சர்வீஸ் கடை வைக்கணும். அப்படி இருந்தானா இப்படி ஆகிட்டுன்ற மாதிரி அன்றைக்கி எவ்வளோ பெரிய இருந்த ரேடியோ இன்றைக்கி பாக்கெட்டில் 4 ரேடியோ பாக்கெட்டில் போட்டுக்கிற அளவுக்கு இன்றைக்கி சைஸ் குறைஞ்சி போச்சு. ஸோ அதுதான் மாற்றங்கள். அதாவது எண்ணங்கள் மாற சிந்திக்க புது மெட்டீரியல்கள் உள்ளே வந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்குது. எப்போ வந்து சிலிக்கானும் ஜெர்மேனியமும் உள்ளே வந்ததோ அப்போவே அந்த செமிகண்டக்டர் டெக்னாலஜி சேஞ்சஸ் த வேர்ல்டு. அதுக்கப்புறம் இட் மேட் அ லாட் ஆஃப் சேஞ்சஸ். இப்போ நம்ம உதாரணத்துக்கு தனிமணி எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா நம்ம முதல்ல என்ன சொன்னோம், வெறும் மெட்டல் அண்டு இன்சுலேட்டர்னு தான் சொன்னோம். ஆனால் இடையில் அந்த செமிகண்டக்டர் விருந்தாளி மாதிரி உள்ளே வந்து அது ஒரு பூம் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் பெரிய மாற்றத்தை ஏற்படுத்தி கொண்டு போயிடுது. சரி, இதோட நின்று போச்சா? அதுக்குன்னு பார்த்தா அடுத்து சூப்பர் கண்டக்டர், அதாவது கண்டக்டிவிட்டியே வந்து இன்ஃபினிட் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு மெட்டீரியல், ஜீரோ ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ் மெட்டீரியல். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மெட்டீரியல் சூப்பர் கண்டக்டர் ஒன்று இடையில் வந்தது. அப்போது 4வது மெட்டீரியலாக உள்ளே வந்தது சூப்பர் கண்டக்டர். இப்போ சூப்பர் கண்டக்டரில் அதுக்கடுத்த மாற்றங்கள், இப்போ சாதாரணமாக மெட்டீரியலில் நம்ம ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரக்சரை சொல்லுவோம், 7 கிறிஸ்டல் சிஸ்டம் அப்படிம்போம். அந்த கிறிஸ்டலை பற்றி அந்த ஆட்டம் இந்த கார்னரில் இருக்குது, சென்ட்ரலில் இருக்குது, எட்ஜில் இருக்குது, அதனால் இந்த பிஹேவியர் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதுக்கு ஒரு தியரி ப்ரப்போஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. அந்த தியரியை வந்து ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணி அதை பேஸ் பண்ணி நிறைய அப்ளிகேஷன் போயிட்டுருக்கும். கடைசியில் சிங்க்ரோட்ரான் ரேடியேஷன் வந்த உடனே தே ஃபவுண்ட் த சூப்பர் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர். அப்போது ஏற்கனவே கண்டுபிடிச்ச அந்த மெக்கானிசம்லாம் பிகம்ஸ் இன்வேலிட். தே ப்ரப்போஸ் அ நியூ தியரி பேஸ்ட் ஆன் த சூப்பர் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் எக்ஸிஸ்ட் ஆன் த பர்டிகுலர் மெட்டீரியல். ஸோ அப்போது அந்த கான்செப்டும் இட் பிகம்ஸ் இன்வேலிட். அதே மாதிரி சூப்பர் கண்டக்டரில் நம்ம வந்து ஐரன், இன்னும் வந்து உங்களுக்கு எல்லோரும் தெரியும் மேக்னெட்டிக் மெட்டீரியல். ஐரன் பிகம்ஸ் சூப்பர் கண்டக்டர். எப்படி? ஏன்னா எல்லா மெட்டீரியலையும் வந்து they apply a pressure and somehow they try to get superconductivity. The iron becomes superconductivity under pressure. It loses the ferromagnetism. காணாமல் போயிடுது. ஸோ அப்போது ஒரு ஏன்னா அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த கான்செப்ட் என்னென்னா மேக்னட்டிசம் அண்ட் சூப்பர் கண்டக்டிவிட்டி டஸ் நாட் கோ எக்ஸிஸ்ட். அந்த சூப்பர் கண்டக்டிவிட்டியை 1908 கண்டுபிடிச்சி 1911 ரிப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறப்போ சூப்பர் கண்டக்டிவிட்டி அண்ட் மேக்னட்டிசம் டஸ் நாட் கோ எக்ஸிஸ்ட். ஏன் அப்படின்னா ஒரு ஐரன் எலிமெண்ட்டை எடுத்து டோப் பண்ணிங்கன்னா அந்த எனி மேக்னெட்டிக் மெட்டீரியல் லைக் ஐரன், அப்போ என்ன ஆகும், அந்த சூப்பர் கண்டக்டிவிட்டி அப்படியே குறைய ஆரம்பிச்சுட்டு கடைசியில் கில் ஆகிடும். இட் பிகம்ஸ் நான் சூப்பர் கண்டக்டர். ஸோ இப்போ தேர் இஸ் ஹண்ட்ரட்ஸ் ஆஃப் தியரி தி டயாமேக்னட்டிசம் அண்ட் ஃபெரோமேக்னட்டிசம் டஸ் நாட் கோ எக்ஸிஸ்ட். அப்போது நீங்கள் ஃபெரோமேக்னெட்டிக் மெட்டீரியல் உள்ளே போட்ட உடனே இட் லூசஸ் த சூப்பர் கண்டக்டிவிட்டி. So then when Japanese found iron became superconductor, then iron-based superconductors. Now people have found the magnetism and superconductivity coexist. Magnetism and superconductivity coexist. So இதுக்கு முன்னாடி சொன்ன அந்த தியரி superconductivity magnetism coexistence இருக்காதுன்னா lakhs of papers and hundreds of theories and it becomes invalid. So scientific concept. So it goes on. So iron becomes superconductor, iron-based superconductors. Superconductor கண்டுபிடிக்கிறப்ப என்ன பண்ணாங்க அப்படின்னா there is a copper oxygen layer. காப்பர் ஆக்சிஜன் லேயர் மட்டும்தான் சூப்பர் கண்டக்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, காப்பரில் நீங்கள் சூப்பர் ஐரனை டோப் பண்ணிங்க அப்படின்னா சூப்பர் கண்டக்ட் டெஸ்ட்ராய்ஸ். ஸோ ஒன்லி நம்பர் ஆஃப் தேர் ட்ரைங் டு இன்க்ரீஸ் காப்பர் ஆக்சிஜன் லேயரை இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணாங்க. அப்போ சூப்பர் கண்டக்ட் வாஸ் இன்க்ரீஸிங் த கிரிட்டிக்கல் டெம்பரேச்சர். ஒரு ஸ்டேஜில் இட் கம்ஸ் டவுன். ஸோ அப்போ initially people thought only if you increase the number of copper oxygen layer you can increase the superconductivity. After a certain stage the TC was coming down. So that concept also becomes invalid. So for example you take a simple the carbon, a well-known material like carbon, the allotropes of carbon is simple, is a diamond and graphite. That's what people know, that it is only two. Then in between there is a Buckminster fullerenes. The third one comes only made of carbon, nothing else. The whole structure is made of only carbon. And all the three were non-superconductor. People thought it is only a non-superconductor. But there is another one is people have tried apply a pressure on diamond, diamond becomes superconductor. They intercalate the material in graphite, it becomes superconductor. And intercalate with the Buckminster fullerene, it becomes superconductor. So all the material that we initially thought that it is not a superconductor, then it becomes superconductor. ஏன் அதெல்லாம் நம்ம மாற்றி யோசிக்கிறது இதுதான் அப்படின்றது ஒரு என் பாயிண்ட் இல்லாமல் we have to think that in a different way. Why not? We can make it in a different way. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி மாற்றி யோசிக்கிறது தான் இந்த these are all the breakthrough. இன்னைக்கு இண்டஸ்ட்ரியல் லெவலில் இந்த கார்பன் that makes the synthetic carbons makes a vital role. And finally, all the materials, even the pencil that you use, is a carbon. It becomes superconductor if you intercalate. So that way, again it becomes good materials. Adhe carbon, nanocarbon. The nanocarbon becomes a superconductor, and people find that it is good applications. For example, Japan, they are always shaking. Earthquake, இப்போ கூட ரீசெண்ட் எர்த்குவேக்கில் ஆயிரக்கணக்கான பேர் இறந்துருக்காங்க. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரியான இடத்துல என்ன மாதிரியான பில்டிங் கட்டணும்? ஸோ if you compare with the standard materials, any kind of strong steels, and the material made of this kind of carbon-based materials, it shows the strength more than 100 times. At the same time, it is flexible. At the same time, it is flexible. In future, if they trying to build a building with this kind of materials, the earthquake, nothing happens. People can become safe that way. Now we know the whatever in the AC room that we have it in our office and home, it is made of chlorofluorocarbon. We are using the normal compressing material and gas. You compress the gas and you make a cooling. Now the recent technology, almost about 25 years before, drastic changes in the technology. Now the solid state cooling technology, compressor free refrigeration material. Compressor free refrigeration material. 100 years before, 120 years before that material was invented, to prove that material is the magnetic refrigeration material, one has to send at least about 10 lakhs to see the property at minus 293 centigrade. It was 100 years, it was not much progress. But the last 20 years, there is a drastic progress. Instead of the material shows such a property at 4K, now room temperature, people have found even above room temperature, and people have found the compressor free. That means no more gases, only use the solid. Take a simple magnet, you take a simple magnet and a simple material like a wafer kind of thing, and apply the magnetic field and remove. Apply and remove, apply and remove. It gets cools. You just use the water and remove the heat and it gets cool. So that's called solid state refrigeration technology. We also investigated and reported some new materials during our research at Bharadasan University. DRDO and BRC supported 2 projects. Even now one project, 50 lakhs is ongoing. That is called magnetic refrigeration material, which does not require any kind of gases, using only magnet and solid. And 20 years before, if you want a 2 Tesla magnet, and you need in the MSc lab, maybe some might have studied it, more than 1 meter length, and you have to use the water as a coolant, then it is a 2 Tesla. Now if you go to DRDO, DMRL, Hyderabad, you can take a 2 Tesla magnet and 10 magnets or 20 magnets you can put in your pocket, which shape that you want. Whether you want in a cylindrical shape or you want a square shape, they can make it, and you can put a 2 Tesla magnet, 20 magnets in your pocket. So that is a technology that now changes drastically. Now people are trying to use such magnets for the refrigeration technology. Okay, now it has not come to the market because if the cost of the refrigerator that we buy for 15,000, it costs about 2 lakhs. Still we need to find a new material more efficient, that is called with a more efficient material with a small amount of magnetic field. That's called, we call it as a magnetocaloric effect. Magnetocaloric effect. When you apply a magnetic field, simple concept, the layman simply understand. There is a spin directions are random. When you apply a magnetic field, all the spins are oriented in one direction. And it gets heat up, remove the heat using the water, and you just remove the magnetic field, then all spin orientation becomes random. So again apply and remove, then the temperature goes down. This is a simple concept. Maybe anytime the breakthrough may happen and you can hang it like a TV. How எப்படி இருந்தனா இப்படி ஆயிட்டன்ற மாதிரி அன்னைக்கு இருந்த ரேடியோ டிவி இன்னைக்கு எங்கே வேணால் வாலில் எடுத்த மாற்ற மாதிரி ஸ்டாண்டுன்ற ஒரு டிவி ஸ்டாண்டுன்ற கான்செப்டே இல்லாமல் போயிடுது, ஃப்ளெக்சிபிள் டிவி வந்துடுது. அதே மாதிரி நாளைக்கு ரெஃப்ரிஜரேஷனில் இஃப் யூ யூஸ் திஸ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் மேக்னெட்டிக் ரெஃப்ரிஜரேஷன் மெட்டீரியல், த எஃபிஷியன்சி இஸ் 70%. The current technology is only 30%. So once the someone make a breakthrough in science and find out the new material and get the magneto-refrigeration material with a drastic change in magnetocaloric effect, then you can have a very small handy refrigeration, and one refrigerator or two refrigeration system is enough in your house. You can keep it in the bedroom or TV hall, wherever you want. Even மொட்டை மாடியிலையும் கொண்டு வச்சுக்கலாம். ஸோ அந்த அளவுக்கு it becomes, because you don't need a compressor, and compressor இல்லைனாலே உங்களுக்கு அந்த மெயின்டெனன்ஸ் ப்ராப்ளம் போச்சு. Efficiency very high, so environmental free. So that kind of technology in future, anytime in our life we may face. அதுவும் ஃப்ரீ இஷ்யூஸில், ஃப்ரீ ஸ்கீமில் நாளைக்கு நம்ம எல்லாருக்கும் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு வரும். அதுக்கப்புறம் நிறைய டெக்னாலஜி, அந்த ஃப்ரீசிங் டெக்னாலஜி வந்து இட் கோஸ் இன் டு த டிராஸ்டிக் எஃபெக்ட். ஸோ பீப்புள் ஆர் ஒர்க்கிங் ஸோ டே பை டே ஆன் சச் திங்ஸ். ஸோ லைக் தட் வி கேன் கீப் ஆன் telling the n number of things today. Whatever you have, it is tomorrow is no more valid. So that way, I don't want to take much time on this issue. So I request all the young faculty members who you always think in a different way. மாற்றி யோசிக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறதான். எதுவுமே இன்றைக்கி சொல்கிற எந்த கான்செப்டுமே மாற்றி யோசித்தா யூ கேன் பிரேக் இட், நோ டவுட் ஆல். அன்றைக்கி வேணான்னு தூக்கி போட்ட நிறைய மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் இட் பிகம்ஸ் வெரி யூஸ்ஃபுல் மெட்டீரியல். அந்த மாதிரி பாலிமரில் நிறைய மெட்டீரியல் நீங்கள் யூ கேன் கீப் ஆன் டெல்லிங் thousands of example today how the world is getting changing because of the developments in materials and breakthrough in the concepts whatever you have today, and it becomes invalid. So with this I request all the young people to look into deeply in every concept that you come across. அதை அப்படியே ஏற்றுக்கணுன்ற அவசியம் இல்லாமல் அதை யோசிச்சிங்கன்னா ஸோ we can change the world. ஒரு சின்ன யோசனை, ஒரு சாதாரண ஒரு யோசனை நாட்டோட உலகத்தோட டெக்னாலஜியே மாறும். இப்போ இந்த சூப்பர் கண்டக்டர் ரூம் டெம்பரேச்சரில் வந்தது அப்படின்னா அந்த வேர்ல்டோட டெக்னாலஜி, வேர்ல்டோட யூசேஜ் எல்லாமே மாறும். அதே மாதிரி இந்த மேக்னெட்டிக் ரெஃப்ரிஜரேஷன், ஸோ கம்ப்ளீட் த வேர்ல்டு பீப்புளோட லிவிங் ஸ்டைலே மாறும். ஸோ அதனால் ஒரு சின்ன யோசனை தான் உலகத்தையே மாற்றும் என்பதை சொல்லி உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி கூறி இந்த வாய்ப்பு கொடுத்த சிக்கா அரேஞ்ச் பண்ண மற்றவங்களுக்கும் நன்றி சொல்லி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your enlightened speech and the importance of change in this world. Now it's time to honor the chief guest of our university. I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to honor Professor Thiruvasagam with a shawl and a book. I also request our Vice Chancellor to honor Professor Murugesha Bhupati sir with a shawl and a book. Thank you, sir. It's time for the special address by Colonel Dr. G. Thiruvasagam, the Pro-Chancellor of Amet University, Chennai. Welcome you, sir.
It's okay. Oh, it is there already. Good morning to every one of you present here. Good morning. It's really good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir. That's great. Honorable Vice Chancellor of this esteemed university, Professor S. Armugam. Honorable former Vice Chancellor, who is going to deliver a special address, Professor P. Murugesa Bhubadi. Respected Registrar of this university, Professor G.R. Sendil Kumar. Beloved Controller of Examination, Dr. Uma. Learned faculty members and respected members of the non-teaching staff. First of all, I bring greetings from Amity University, Chennai. To be very honest, I feel I am fish out of water. There are all the people in the dais are scientists. Basically, your Vice Chancellor has delivered a beautiful speech about special superconductor. I am confident that Professor Bhubadi also will speak about plant related scientific things. Our registrar, sir, I should thank for having selected a very suitable person as the registrar. First time I heard his speech. I am very confident he will be an asset to you as well. He is very informative and he has lot of foresight as well. So congratulations, registrar sir. He is also a science person. The madam who is sitting on the other end, she's background is zoology. I am a poor person, background of management and commerce. How I am going to compete with them, I don't know. Even otherwise, out of my experience, I would like to speak something for another 20 minutes. Please bear with me. It is my long-term desire to come to our university. I think I can use the word our university to address on certain occasions. I had been here on many occasions on the basis of the invitation made by my friend Dr. Armugam. But to address in this university, I had a few invitations earlier for various reasons. I couldn't make it. Today also I have an important work in my university because tomorrow we are going to get a virtual inspection of our university for commencing ODL and ODL program of our university. But now I didn't want to tell no to my friend how long I can postpone my visit to this university. Thank you very much, Professor Armugam. First of all, I should congratulate Dr. Armugam and the entire team of this Amity University. When I came here, just to extend my advice for NAC accreditation, to be very honest, please don't take me a different way. I thought this university will get at the most maximum B+. Please bear with me. Because I have spent a few days and had talk with so many things as well. But a miracle has happened. Not miracle, but the efforts made by the initiative taken by our Vice Chancellor, along with the support of each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. When I got the news of Tamil Nadu Open University has got A+, really, I was overwhelmed to listen to that case as well. That time also our Vice Chancellor told, sir, we expected A++, sir. So, I am confident. Whatever base you are making, in the next cycle, you will be not getting A++. Now the pattern has been changed. There is no grading at all. That's a level alone. They have made an announcement 2 days ago as well. So congratulations, sir. And one more congratulations. There are 19 universities, state universities in Tamil Nadu. Most of the universities, almost 90%, they have only registrar in charge, controller in charge. They have been taking lot of steps, all the Vice Chancellor, not able to appoint a full-fledged registrar and controller. Hello, Dr. Armugam. You have made it possible. It is a big thing as well. I know how far it is very difficult to appoint a full-time person during this regime as well. Thank you very much, sir. Likewise, so many things are happening. Again, everywhere, our Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, I can include His Excellency Governor, our Honorable Minister of Higher Education, we, the University Vice Chancellors, we always speak. As far as GER is concerned, we are number one in India when compared with the national average. Almost, we have crossed 52.3%. National average is only 27.3%. Even NEP is expecting only 2035 only, it can cross even 30%. Why I am telling everything? How it is possible in Tamil Nadu, almost around 52.3, not because of University of Madras, not because of Agriculture University, not because of Bharadas University, not because of Bharatiyar University, it is mainly because of Tamil Nadu Open University. That's most important as well. Because other universities, they have their own limitation. The target could be totally different. Your target could be totally different. The affordable people, the reachable people, the approach people alone are entertained in other universities. But your target is totally different. Wherever they are, whenever they are being reached by Tamil Nadu Open University. So the His Excellency, our government of Tamil Nadu and we Vice Chancellors, we would like to bow our head and thank you Tamil Nadu Open University for taking this 52.3%, by which only we are very pride and proud you to speak in front of the central government, we are far ahead. For which I would like to go behind Dr. Abdul Kalam. Once he said, any country can produce one or two great men, but there is no guarantee that that country will be great. That may prove the country's potential, but unless the level of the average men and women, the level of the average men and women in a given country is high, that country cannot be said to be great. What a visionary. There are a few people, they are doing very well in sports. There are few people, they are very big industries. They are very big people, they are scientists. I cannot take this country, it's a great country. When I can take a country is a great. When the country is doing something to uplift the average men and women, that country alone can be taken as a great country. Now Tamil Nadu Open University is taking care of people from average men and women. Average men and women, the nook and corner of the Tamil Nadu people. Even people who are working in different levels, they have been given life in the name of education. That's why Dr. Arambugam, under your leadership, the Tamil Nadu Open University is taking care of these average men and women, and finally fulfilled the desire and dream of Dr. Abdul Kalam, for which I would like to congratulate all of you as well. Friends, few days ago, we have celebrated our Republic Day, 26th. I had an opportunity of addressing my boys, my youth, in which I have specifically mentioned why we have to observe the 75th Republic Day. I have mentioned 3 reasons. The first and foremost reason is to trace the history of India. What happened to India? We are 70 years we have crossed as far as Republic Day is concerned. The second reason is to pay tribute to the people who struggled a lot for getting the freedom of India, starting from Mahatma Gandhi, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Vallabhbhai Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru, etc., etc., etc. We have to remember, recollect, remember and respect those people. That is the tributes. The last one is the major responsibility of all us. For Indians, for youths, we need not take rifle and we need not take pistol and go to the border to safeguard the country. India is really under the safeguard of our government. No need youth and other people go to the border to ensure security. What we want? We would like to work towards the betterment of the people, the betterment of the country. That is a responsibility. You youth, you need not think about How can a student can do it? You can do it. There are a lot of avenues and opportunities by which you can bring up the country to a great glory. That call was made only to a student on that day. I am making a call to the teachers of today as well. You can think about how can you make the country to become one of the developed countries through education. Sir, I am only a faculty of a open university. How can I contribute? You can, provided you have the commitment as a teacher. I would like to recollect. There was a period of freedom struggle. It came to an end. One of the freedom fighter was Gopalakrishna Gokhale. Probably you might have heard about him as well. And there was a news. Britishers are going to leave the country. Independence is going to be given in India as well. That time few news reporters approached Gopalakrishna Gokhale. Sir, you have served many years, you have contributed a lot. You were part of the freedom struggle and you were in jail as well. Now, first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru is going to form the government. He will be definitely choosing you as one of the ministers. What portfolio you want? Do you anticipate external affairs? Do you want home affairs? Do you want education? What was his reply, I'm sorry. My work is over. My duty is over. I have to go back to my profession of teaching. I have finished only 50% of the book written on calculus. I must go back and finish the rest of the portion and bring out a book on calculus. What was a great commitment for that Gopalakrishna Gokhale to the country, to the subject, to the country, to the education as well. That kind of dedication, commitment is must. Capacity building, many things are there. I am not going to enter in deep because there are some experts going to deal with that in the coming session as well. As far as teachers are concerned, unless you are committed, definitely no question of capacity building and all. What do you mean by commitment? Nothing but understanding our responsibility. What responsibility have been entrusted with me to make the student much useful, purposeful, and of course, very much make it as a national asset. For your kind information, I thought, because you are all very learned professors, the focus of education during 18th and 19th century was totally different. Totally different. That time only I had my education. Now the focus is totally different. What was the education focus on education on those days? It was focused on holistic development of the individual by taking care of both inner and the out itself. Overall holistic development was the case. When I was even as the teacher, I was asked to set a question, how it is? 5 out of 8. Am I right? 5 out of 8 questions, that's all. What was the expectation for a student? He has to muck up everything and reproduce in pages. And on the basis of the content of the scripts, marks allotted, grading given, first class, second class, university rank and all. That time we have produced only the graduates. That manpower will be useful to the country and to the community as well. But today, the focus is totally different. Those days, as a teacher, I fully depend upon my oral teaching. I fully depend upon my chalk piece and duster and board alone. Now, that and all obsolete. As said by our Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Arumugam, supercomputer has come, conductor has come. Those things and all we have to think in totally different. Today, education, what it focuses? Education focuses to cultivate critical thinking, problem solving, and adaptability in individuals, preparing them for an evolving landscape. So we have to prepare students globally competitive. So globally competitive cannot be done. 2 days ago, Times of India brought out information saying that how many colleges in India, how many universities in India, how many students are going out. Almost it says 1,648 universities in India. Almost 47,200 colleges in India. Every year, 3 million graduates are going out of India, including Tamil Nadu Open University. Do you mean that all the graduates are going to solve the problem? All the graduates are going to think critically? All the graduates are going to become a competitive candidates globally? I don't think so. Because something is required. That is nothing but able understanding of the teacher and his role is most important. Now it's a time you have to think about it. I had an opportunity of going through a convocation address given by Mahatma Gandhi when he was invited to Shantiniketan by Rabindranath Tagore. He has mentioned in one place, the function of educational institution is not merely to send out academically competent graduates, but it is their duty to produce in them the skill and to quality of compassion. I cannot say very proud saying that I have 58,000 graduates enrolled and out of which this number of students written examination, this number of students passed, this number of students that got to convocation. Number wise it is fine. At the same time, what Gandhi expected, out of them, how many of them are skilled? When they go out, how much skill we have imparted to them? Unless we have skill, you can think about skill, not only communication skill and all. Those days have gone out. There is a requirement of core skill among the graduates. There's a real need of the skill nowadays. What are those skills, Very interesting. We are in critical and crucial situation due to an advantage of new technologies, which is a major challenge before us. How a transformation be made from the present traditional curriculum data into a new era of technology. These are all very catchy words nowadays. Robotics, artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, data science, blockchain, and cyber security. My dear friends, these are all technologies. Don't think that meant for students. These are all technology meant for us. Otherwise, we will be outdated. Whether you are working for distance education student or regular student. Unless we equip everything, definitely we cannot even think about telling about, I am making my students skill oriented. I am making my student to be very much wanted globally by companies. So it's a time I am telling. I am thankful to Dr. Arumugam. He has organized a faculty development program by giving a title of what he calls capacity building program for ODL staff, advancing competencies in open and distant learning practices. That's right. In the technologies orientation, what I mean, sir, you have initiated, please ensure that all our staff members will be very familiar with all this latest technology. Then only whatever study material they are preparing, hereafter cannot be of theoretical, but be of technology oriented. It should be, just I inquired with our Vice Chancellor, are you offering online program? He said, we are trying. Sir, it's a competitive world. Tomorrow, I may get permission for online. Tomorrow, University of Madras may get permission for online. Hereafter, people are very much interested to enroll online, study online, and sitting examination online. When it is the case, day by day, number of enrollment for distance education will go down. So it's the right time you have started working for faculty development program and imparting that kind of knowledge to our own friends. Now, it is my appeal also to all my friends, equip yourself well, and the days are not far away. Tamil Nadu Open University also will not go far behind technologies, and the technology will help not only to you, but also to the higher education of India, higher education of our own community, and ultimately we will be leading India globally as well, because all our student friends are really doing very well throughout the world. They establish their name and firm in various leading software companies, and you should not think that how a student of distance education can do it. He can do it provided if you offer more online programs, provided you yourself equip yourself with all these technologies. With a few words of my remark, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Arumugam, Vice Chancellor, and the organizers for having invited me, allowed me to share some of my views. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for lauding TNOU for our contribution to the GER of the state. And your speech about the commitment of the teachers and the focus of education which existed earlier and the current scenario. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your special address. Now it's time to invite our another guest, Professor P. Murugesa Bhupati, the former Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore, to deliver his special address. Welcome, sir.
The Honorable Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Open University, Dr. Professor S. Arumugam, and respected Professor G.R. Sindil Kumar, Registrar of Tamil Nadu Open University. Special address given by the former Vice Chancellor and the Pro-Chancellor of Amit University, Dr. Tiruvasagam, and other members, and also the Comptroller of this university, Dr. Uma, and other members are, organizing members are Dr. Tamil Maran, Mani Mekhale, Meenambigai, Dr. Kumar, and Dr. Arumugam, other faculty members, teaching and non-teaching members, and good morning to all of you. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to invite this actually the capacity building program of ODL staff, advancing the competence of the open distance learning practices. Actually, I was very happy because I have not visited this university so far. Actually, after my retirement, actually I am not involved in this faculty development and all. Actually, as said by Mr. Tiruvasagam, former Vice Chancellor, when I joined as a Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, actually APJ Abdul Kalam sir was known to me even before I became the Vice Chancellor. I went there and put a shawl and I got the blessings. He has actually given the right time, the right person is appointed as a Vice Chancellor because our soil and water are polluted. As a soil scientist, I am a professor of soil science and agriculture chemistry, as appointed as a Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu University. You do the remediation of soil and water. Because we have spoiled our soil and water for the industrial purpose. Actually, Tirupur and also then Ranipete and other places, our soil are polluted because of the industries, dyeing industries and also then tannery effluents. Then we are doing all the remediations. But why I am telling the foreigners, Europeans, they know the technology. They don't want to spoil their own soil and water. They are exploiting our poorness. Actually, they are giving some dollars. If you get telling a t-shirt $100, our people are very happy and they are spoiling our water and soil. But actually the poorness, the government is also giving lot of remediations and all, but the industry still has not developed, then we must do it. And also then one more thing I discussed with is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, then I was telling, then he is asking about the organic agriculture. So what about your idea on organic agriculture? I said, sorry sir, because even before the independence, all our farmers, our forefathers, they done one organic agriculture only. Our food production was only 53 million tons. At that time, the population was only 36 crores, that is 360 million. We are not able to produce a food for this 360 million people. We are imported food from the foreign countries. Actually, we imported rice from Rangoon, this is Burma, and wheat from European countries, and even we are importing PL 480 milk powder was imported, and we are given the milk to our children. So that was the shape, bad shape. Our farmer, that's the Prime Minister of Jawaharlal Nehru, wanted the 5-year plan just to follow the footsteps of Russia. Actually, after the Russia have a 5-year plan, they have a lot of started industry. They given employment to the people. They want to upgrade the status of the people. The per capita income of the people has increased. So he want to follow the same technology, formality for India also. The first, second 5-year plan was completed, and the evaluation committee said the status of the people still is worse, because India is an agriculture country. Suppose starting an industry, it will not increase the standard living of the people. Unless we focus on agriculture oriented, then only our people's standard will increase, and also the per capita income. The third 5-year plan, they have given the Green Revolution. Actually, the Green Revolution, we are having introduced a lot of hybriding varieties. We crossed some of the varieties. The Mexican wheat crossed with our Indian wheat, Triticum vulgare. So it has given a yield. Actually, the yield of a Mexican variety is only 30 quintals per acre. Our wheat, Triticum vulgare, Indian variety, gives only 10 tons. Then they have crossed, because of this mutation effect, it gives 50 quintals, 60 quintals. So it's a miracle. We released Kalyan Sonora, Sarpadi Sonora, all the varieties. We are able to achieve these. And also rice. Actually, we are having our variety, the Samba varieties are very long. That is a duration also 5 to 6 months. And the Japonica varieties are short stunted, but the grains are very bold. They crossed both. The first we released IR8, it gives 50 quintals per acre, but short stunted, but the grain was actually bold. So our people will like only small grains like Samba rice. So then they have crossed so many then. And IR20 was released. Because of the IR20, still it is very popular. Short stunted, fine rice, and also. Then because of the technology developed both the state agriculture universities and also then ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research Stations, faculties, now we are able to achieve our food production. Our population almost increased 140 crores. Our food production has increased to 383 million tons. The imported country has become exported country because of the science, integrated nutrient management. Suppose if you follow only the organic agriculture, we cannot produce a food for the working people. Those days, actually, all the farmers are agriculture. They produce food for themselves. Now the farmers are producing food for others. And also, not only food, even we are the world largest producer of milk in the world. Second producer of sugarcane, second. And vegetables, fruits, second world largest producer next to China. So that has happened only because of this integrated nutrient management. And also, then that Risha was telling about me, then he has done some BT brinjal. So BT brinjal, even the scientist, even my son is a doctor. He's asking me, why you are having a BT brinjal? Why you are spoiling? I said, what is you are applying a antibiotic. That is a penicillin. What is it? It's a soil bacteria. That is, you are using that streptomycin sulfate. All these soil bacteria. The BT brinjal, the BT Bacillus thuringiensis is a bacteria, soil bacteria, which added in the brinjal, actually this brinjal having a fruit borer. Once actually the moth will lay the egg even before it was fertilized into the flower. Then after fertilization, it will enter into the fruit, it will spoil the quality of the fruit. This Bacillus thuringiensis BT is introduced in this GM, genetically modified crop, is introduced. Then when it hatches, it will immediately, it will not enter our fruit, it will immediately dead. So everybody is thinking that it will spoil, because of this, the worm is dead, automatically it will spoil our health. No, actually it will actually reduce our time of spraying. It has happened in cotton also. Previously, I think somebody, maybe the farmers, before that, you have to apply minimum 12 to 14 spray for a cotton crop. By introducing this BT, cotton, they are not using this bollworm spray. Only for the sucking insects they are using. And using the hybrid, previously they used to get only 5 to 6 quintals per acre. Because of this BT hybrid, it yields about 10 to 12 quintals. That's before the introduction of BT cotton, our production was only 13 million bales. Our requirement was 25 million bales. So we imported cotton from Egypt and Europe and other countries. Because of this BT cotton, 99% of our area is BT cotton. Our production has increased to 36 million ton bales. And also now we are exporting cotton. Even we are exporting cotton to US, because all the US farmers now they are doing, actually they given the cotton cultivation, they are going for some other crops. So in such a way that we are no way inferior to other people, and we are doing them. That regarding this organic agriculture, because the organic, even if you add organic manure in the soil, the plant cannot take in the form of organic. But actually, people may not be knowing. Once this organic convert into inorganic, suppose if you add an organic manure in the soil, it cannot immediately convert into a mineralization. Ammonization, ammonia, then ammonification, then nitrification, nitrate. Nitrate only the plant can take. Even if you add the organic manure in the soil, plant cannot take in the form of organic. It should be mineralized. Then only the convert into a mineral, then only the plant can take it. So we must do integrated nutrient management. We must add organic manure, inorganic manures, all the fertilizers, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and also 16 elements are essential elements for a crop growth. That is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, that calcium, magnesium, sulfur, they are secondary nutrients. Then micronutrients like zinc, copper, iron, manganese, boron, molybdenum, chlorine, or 16 elements are essential elements. We have to apply all the nutrients. So even the biofertilizers are very innovative. The rhizobium, which fixes the atmospheric nitrogen, we are having 79% of nitrogen in the atmosphere. But we are applying urea to the producing so many tons of and we are applying, because we are not able to convert this nitrate, because this nitrogen is in the triple bond. It's not available to the crop. Only the microorganism, the rhizobium, azospirillum, which converts into this nitrate, triple palm convert and into a nitrogen factor. So this is the way we must apply the micronutrient and also the azospirillum, all the biofertilizers, everything will happen. So I was talking about only our subject of agriculture and all. Then everybody is having the inferiority complex. Actually, even I am, at that time I was a reader, associate professor in the university. Actually, my professor, Dr. Muhammad Ali, received a international training program for Israel. Then he has given to me, Bhupati, you can apply for this position. Then I said, sir, they are going to select only one person in India. So how I will apply? So it's a waste. Why should? No. Why you are having the hesitation? You apply. Then because of his pressure, I have given the application. I provided everything and I given. Surprisingly, I was selected. I am nearly 30 to 40 applications are gone to actually went to the university, and also then that's a commissioner, and also then Moshe, Israel. They selected me as an international training. I was actually 95, 96, I think so. I went there for a 1 month international training. They are given the ticket, flight ticket, international hostel, everything they provided me. Even they are giving 200 shillings for a Friday. Friday, Saturday holiday for them. Sunday is a working day. They start Sunday is a working day for Israelis. So I went there. I learned so many things. Actually, then only I become, I am also a competent person in India to was selected by this. My professor was telling, among the 30, 40 applications, I found you are fit. I was selected. So now, then I said, then I was taken to a Jewish colony. Because Jewish people, they are very intelligent people, and they are telling them. So Einstein, who invented the atom bomb during the Second World War, is a Jewish. All the heads of the department, the United States, only Jewish people. And he was telling, then Jesus himself is not a Christian. He is a Jewish. He established that's Christianity. Then Muhammad Ibrahim, he is a Jewish. He established Islam. 85% of the world, they are only Jewish people established this religion. And then all the 30 people having the chance to address. Then my chance will come. Actually, I said, I am Dr. Murugesa Bhupati. I am a professor in the university. Then I am from India. My religion is Hindu. But I don't know. Nobody has established our religion. It is originated along with the people. Nobody has established our religion. And also, Buddha himself is not a Buddhist. He is a Hindu. He established Buddhism. Buddhism was embraced in almost Southeast Asia, like China, Japan, Indonesia, Thailand, even Sri Lanka. Then other faculties like actually religions like Jain, Sikhs, all originated only from Hindu religion, I was telling. So people are thinking, and then I am from the southernmost part of India. My language is Tamil, but it was very ancient language. We are having a grammar book called Tolkappiyam, is about 2000 years back. Then we must know our age of our language and all. Immediately that fellow, the organizer in the Jewish community, yes. Then not only that, I said, zero was invented by my people. Then decimals were invented our people only. Then after that, he admitted, yes, in the United States, after the entry of Asians, especially Indians, the mathematics and computer science are headed by only Indians. He accepted me. And before that, everybody was thinking other 28, 29 people. So India is a poor country. Oh, he's a poor fellow. He's coming from India. Then after my speech on this meeting, then everybody is coming and they really found to me, my friend, they are asking, oh, Bhupati, you are doing excellent. Your country, everything is appreciated. So we are having, we don't know our potentiality. We are having all the things, but we are not exposed to things. So here I congratulate actually Dr. Arumugam, who has organized this capacity building for even the forum. Actually, it is this is an opportunity for the poor people, those who are not to join the university or the college. They can join this. As a faculty members, you must provide all the facilities to them. The only problem for the distance learning, there will not be any interaction directly. Even when I was the Vice Chancellor, actually I started a ODL program for 2 master's degree and nearly some 42 agriculture-based programs. Then actually I started on a degree program called Bachelor of Farm Technology, 3 years course, Tamil, then distance learning program. Why I had that feeling, actually I was taken to a farmer field in Israel. Then the farmer is having 1,000 acres of grapes. The grapes, it will grow up to a depth of nearly 6 feet in the soil. It's because it's a plantation crop. It lives 25, 30 years. Then he is putting that, actually the stick, he is having that keyboard. He put the water requirement and fertilizer, everything. Then he was taking classes for me. And he was taking the classes. He was telling about the pedogenesis of the soil and also the molar ratio, then soil, clay, BT, and everything about the soil pedology is taken in the class. Actually, when my PhD program, I took the course as a pedology. Because it's a tough subject, nobody will take that subject. I took as a special case for the pedology. Then he was talking to the pedology. Then after tea time, I asked, are you a soil scientist? No. Then what are you? Failed in matriculation. Huh? You failed in matriculation. How you are talking this pedology of the soil? That I have studied in 4th form. Actually, 9th standard, he is talking about all the science subject. Actually, when I was in the Ministry of Agriculture, 96, when Veerapandi Arumugam was the Minister for Agriculture, I suggested that every school, agriculture should be a subject. Then, for actually, we are having more than 3,000 schools in Tamil Nadu, and we have every month, actually, 100 schools were converted into agriculture subject. Nearly 400 schools, now they are having agriculture as a subject, not all the schools. Then I have become the Vice Chancellor. Then I want to give a degree program for farmers. The Bachelor of Farm Technology. I invited my Dean Agriculture, Horticulture, Home Science, Engineering, Forestry, all the people to do the brainstorming sessions. We should not taught the science for the students. You must give the technology to the farmers. So 3 years, almost 2 semesters in a year, 6 semesters, nearly 24 subjects, so that the farmers will be given a degree program for a Bachelor of Farm Technology. So they were charged only 15,000 every year. They say it's a very huge amount. How a poor farmer can join this course? Okay, you can reduce it. Because the university, we are having about 39 research stations, 14 KVK, and 12 campus colleges are there. Okay, we can invite, and also then they are putting the faculty members. Every second Saturday, Sunday in a month, they are having a seminar. They must meet and discussion about the subject and all. So I reduced to 7,500 rupees. I received money also from the government, about 1,50,000 for the students. So small and marginal farmers, free admissions. So then they are the trainers training in the village. So that's the program we have. And also I requested Dr. Arumugam also, you can have some agriculture oriented, because our is an agriculture country. You can have collaborate with the TNOU also. Then you would have some agriculture programs, and then it will be very useful for you for this program. I first congratulate all the staff members who have contributed, and also I prepared a lot of theory. That's all I cannot sell the needle to a trader's name. Actually, because this, but every year I was told the ODL program, the percentage of registration is increasing. The last 21-22, only 14 lakhs candidates are appeared registered, Now, last year they incurred 22 lakhs. Almost nearly 42% has increased. Even 23 it may increase even 50 or 60%. So you are doing an excellent job for the needy people, as told by Thiruvasagam. Actually, you are really doing a very good service to the poor people. Those not affordable to join. Actually, I was told in the while doing that, even Nelson Mandela, when he was working in a clerk in a court, he studied his course only, Bachelor of Arts, in the distance learning program only. And also, when he was in the prison, he has joined the ODL course for a Bachelor of Law and Administration in the United States, UK distance learning program. So, a lot of people joined, even our university also, then lot of people. This BFT course, lot of people, the retired people, IAS officers, even deputy commissioners, all the people has joined now, they are benefited. So I congratulate all of you, then you have chance to advance your competence in the open distance learning. And I thank once again Dr. Arumugam, who has invited me to interact with you. He has given him a chance to meet all of you once again. Thank you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for providing us an insightful speech, for stressing the importance of technology and your way of providing technology to farmers by providing a Bachelor of Farm Technology program. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your special address. Now it's time to have a break now, and then we will again meet for the session on administrative practices of ODL. Thank you all. We'll have a break now, and then we'll restart the program. So the next session will be for the staff who have newly joined in TNOU on contractual basis regarding our university and the orientation on capacity building program for them. So other staffs may move out for their work, and the next session is for the contractual staffs who will be attending the program in the 6th floor Thiruvallur Auditorium after a break of 15 minutes. Thank you all. Thank you so much. 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Session on the Prasadam.